So yeah, we're live, I guess.
Cool. Hello. This is so cool. Okay.
We're all professional, innit?
I know. Last stream was like in my room or something.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are.
Can you flip the names?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
That's better.
There we go. I'm Chung. I'm Chuck Nugget.
Go ahead.
I am a fighting game player. Yes, that's me.
And I am Daniel. Go by Arya online.
Cool. Today is our exhibition versus UC San Diego. Today's exhibition is going to be in Guilty Gear Strive. That's exciting. We're in the streaming room, so I'm like really hyped right now.
Yeah, big shout out to the Esports of Berkeley for
yeah.
allowing us to use this place.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I guess the format.
Yes.
Oh, it would help if I changed the thing. The format of our stream today.
Do you want me to go over it while you're doing that?
Yes.
So, this is going to be a, I guess, Pokemon-styled UC Berkeley versus UCSD. All of our players each have 2 lives, and we are playing best of 1. So effectively, each player will go up. One player from UC Berkeley, one player from UC San Diego will go up. Whoever wins that round maintains their lives. Whoever loses one of their lives, and we keep going until one of the schools have no lives on their team. We are only doing best of 1 because we currently have, I believe, 10 players on our team and 11 on theirs. So a best of 3 or something more standard would take a very long time. But hey, if this proves popular, maybe the next time we'll book out more time, maybe a long 4-hour stream, and then we'll really hash it out.
Yep.
But yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, right now, I don't know where we are, but I think we're just waiting.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, we're just talking for the VOD. I don't think anyone's watching yet.
Yeah. I know Isan's watching. I know. So we got one viewer at least.
Hi, Isan.
Everyone, and then let's see. I will. Let's put this. Yeah, okay. And then let us know how the audio is gonna be. I have no idea how it's gonna be.
Do you know if there's any we can like route just everything going through OBS into like these headphones so I can like monitor it, or?
I don't know.
We'll rely on Discord comments if the audio's bad.
Rely on Discord comments.
Right now.
Was that my headset? Or is that just not plugged in?
It's not plugged in.
I don't need audio. I'll be fine.
You know, the setup isn't. This doesn't have like an audio splitter between for 2 headphones, anyways.
I assumed that it would, considering it's like a nice streaming room and like.
I don't see an audio splitter, a signal splitter. So.
Okay. Oh, someone's inside. Oh, there's 2 people inside. I would have to be in the game for that. Okay. Cool.
Can you customize the music that plays in the lobbies?
No, you can't. You can in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, but you can't on Guilty Gear.
I totally don't hate this song at this point. It's drilled into my head.
Yeah. And unfortunately, my room sucks because I Steam saved incorrectly, and even redecorated my room. I might have to do it again. Man. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I will see where they are at. I will be right back.
Hello all. So it's just me for now. I guess the last rule I didn't quite mention is I believe we have a limit to how many times one of the players can win before they got to get benched. That's about 3 wins, because I think we've had one of these sort of Pokemon style tournaments before, and it was an issue where the best player on one of the teams just kind of steamrolled everyone. Which, I mean, you know, this is, to my understanding, really for fun. You know, a good inter-UC tournament scene. So we're not looking to try hard so hard and steamroll one or the other. We're just hoping to get a good, entertaining game with a mix of skill sets. Yeah. Let's see here now. 5 players in the lobby. Seven people on stream. Hello, people. Hell yeah, Aquarzero. Is that right? Wait, I'm sorry. I have to be impartial. I have to be fair and balanced. Let's put that Steam chat. Nope. Steam chat here. Okay. And Chung's back.
And I saw in there our player count has doubled.
Really?
There's 6 of us now.
Oh, that. I thought there was a bunch of people in the other room getting hyped.
No. No, I wish. Assuming most of them are members, but yeah. We are just waiting to see who's going first on both sides, and then
Yeah. So one of the things, one of the big aspects of this is definitely, of course, the strategy. Each team deciding who they're going to put up. That's something we can't broadcast because these are private discussions amongst them. But they will decide. They'll let us know, and then we'll see how it goes.
And one of the best parts of doing this in the Esports Community Center is in person.
Yes.
All of our tournaments in the past are like 3 tournaments have been online. Yes, room capacity should be 8 right now. Room capacity should be 8.
Wait, shouldn't it be like high enough to fit everyone in?
8 is the max.
8 is the max.
8's the max.
That's lame.
It's always been like that. Ever since however long Arxis has made online fighting games.
That's lame. Yeah. Can you tell I like this game? I think I've done nothing but complain so far.
You're gonna play Testament tonight or something.
No, I'm after about like 2 hours of hype, I'm gonna go home and sleep.
That's fair. Oh well, we are just waiting to get this show on the road.
I do hope we see a lot of Testaments, just because new character fun. But I guess before we start, while we're waiting for everything to go, some self-promotion. Yeah, we fighting games at Berkeley. This is our 2nd semester existing as a thing, and we've made quite the upgrade from just a random class from last semester to the esports center. But if this is your first time seeing something we do, we meet up every Friday, 7 to 9. If they're not doing something more intricate like this, we're just
We're just chilling.
We're just chilling, playing fighting games locally, in person as they should be played. So, yeah.
Yep. We pretty much go through a lot of the fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't really touched the mainline ones yet, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombats and Injustice. Like a lot of the NRS games, I don't like them.
That's because they're NRS games, though.
Yes, that is true.
I'm sure when SF6 comes out, we'll be hyped about that.
I'm most hyped for Project L right now.
Well, everyone's hyped for Project L. Yeah.
That's gonna be big.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so big. Oh, and the gameplay update that they had like last year, that was so cool.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm just excited because like the feedback that people gave that, like, because I was a bit nervous how people would react when they were showing that it's a pretty simple execution wise, like not a ton of motion inputs, but it looks like they're compensating that with like a lot of other stuff, and people are so I'm hype. I hate League of Legends because I have dignity, but I'm still super hype. I already have friends who've never touched a fighting game, who are openly said they're going to try it when Project L comes out, just because it's a League game. So
yeah, and I have friends that are like that too.
Yep.
And hopefully, my hope is that with the more simple execution, people are able to get into it and like it's like a gateway drug.
Oh yeah.
So
that's always been like the hard part for fighting games, hasn't it? Developers are always trying to find that easy to play, impossible to master. However the actual idiom goes, but still, hopefully they do it.
In the past, like older fighting games were a lot more execution heavy.
Hey, Amira, my man.
Yeah.
Always like to see League haters out there.
I was actually just playing League before this.
You also play on pad, so we have our disagreements.
Okay. Hit me up. I'm on my gold promos right now. Just kidding. I am solo queuing this season. But yeah, Project L is gonna be coming out next year probably.
Probably.
They said don't expect a beta this year, I think. So we can expect a beta next year. Once we get that beta, we'll be all over it.
Also, DNF Duel. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about DNF Duel. That's... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
It seems slower.
No, it's actually really fast.
Oh, it is fast.
It's very fast.
Okay. I don't have a PlayStation. I can never try it.
So I borrowed my friend's PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that for Persona 5 Royal. I borrowed his PlayStation.
Gotcha.
And then I borrowed it for DNF Duel. So yes, I got to try that. I can say it did definitely feel like an ArcSys game. Oh, okay.
Oh, are we going?
We are going to start off our first match.
Awesome.
I think. So first up, we've got Fear the Pygmies versus Conical.
Conical.
Yes.
Like the flask.
I don't know who plays what.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I forget. No, Fear the Pygmies. He plays Gold Lewis, right? Is Gold Lewis player?
Isn't it Reagan?
No.
No.
I feel like I should know this by now.
You see, we have a super professional setup now, but we're not so professional as that we got everyone's names and who they played to start doing this.
No, because so Deep Blue is Soul, and then Galactic Dragon is Kai, and then Fear the Pygmies is Gold Lewis. I'm pretty sure. I think. So we have Gold Lewis, and I don't have any mods installed this time, so we won't be seeing Bowser or Shaggy.
Now this would be the day where that would have been allowed since it's April Fool's.
It's April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, and then I don't know who Conical plays, but we will see. Okay.
Yes.
unfortunately, no mods. And then also do let us know if the stream audio is like good or not, because I can't tell. And also, he's got the headphones, so I definitely can't tell.
I mean, the only thing coming through the headphones is the game, not anything through OBS.
Okay.
They seem to have a pretty decent audio setup, but I'm not familiar with it, so yeah. Please give us feedback in anything regarding that.
So, I guess while we're waiting for them to join, back to DNF Duel.
Yes.
My impressions, very simple, very simple.
Mhm.
More simple than BB Tag, I think. And then also very fast as well.
Mhm.
And very like, very ham. That's what it was. Because you got like Inquisitor with the fire wheels and then like that whole thing, and you think there'd be cross-up potential, but there's no I think there's a block.
Yeah, it's a block button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a block button.
Yes.
Yeah, there is,
There's
yeah.
a block button, so you don't have to worry about side switching, which would
It's
have
just
been a
high-level
really
blocking,
bad thing
yeah.
to worry about. If you're just stuck in the fire wheel for like ever, and then God, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, yeah. You see, that's what I was kind of thinking, because like I've always I didn't start playing with anime games, and I'm not the biggest fan of like super fast gameplay, but I do like how just hammy all of these games are, especially like games like Strive is why it stuck with me so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I was sort of hoping that it has a sort of like intense like unga bunga sort of gameplay, but with a bit of a slower methodical thing, sort of like Street Fighter, as someone's saying in chat. Where you have to be a bit more careful with the blocking. You can't just jump in, things like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and also with that, it's like, I don't know. I like, what is it? I like games that go ham. Like,
Mhm.
for me, like the most recent Street Fighter patch looks really fun. Just because there's a lot of stuff that you can do that you couldn't have done before.
Right.
And so I was like, ooh, I actually might play this game now. But yeah, other than that, like, I don't know. I've just been, because I'm a very aggressive player.
Yep.
So I love going ham and doing that sort of a thing. So DNF Duel, it was fun, and all the character designs were so dope. And the way they played felt really nice too. I don't know if I'd pay $50 for it. It's 50, I think. I checked on the pre-order and it said 50, so I'm assuming 50. I think it'll have a good player base though.
Probably. I do wonder if we're going to reach a sort of like peak ArcSys phase in the FGC, because they're making so many games, and like a lot of them are different, but they're all like they're all ArcSys games still,
Right.
I wonder if people are going to sort of like get tired of that. Probably not soon, because I don't think there's been an ArcSys game so far that hasn't been like loved. But who knows?
I mean,
Oh, are we going?
I guess we're just starting. All right.
Oh, Gold Lewis
First
versus
up.
Testament. This is not a good match for Gold Lewis. This can't be.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how this plays. So we got Fear the Pygmies on Gold Lewis, and we have got Conical on Testament. Let's see how this goes. Testament's very new, by the way. They just came out like Tuesday, and then Thursday, like yesterday, for non-season pass holders.
Mhm.
All right, we've got. Let's see how this goes.
So, as far as I understand it, I mean, Testament is new, so strategies are still really basic, but they are such a great mid-range character that you can pretty easily zone out Gold Lewis, which is what they're trying to do here. Do we have a controller
Ooh,
disconnect?
Looks like we have a controller disconnect. Oh, or not?
Or
okay,
not.
I guess not. Oh, game audio is super low. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but I'm down for it, I guess. Okay. That's my bad.
As am I. We're gonna check the Discord to see if something went wrong there.
Okay. And then I don't know what a good audio for the volume, like for the game itself is. Oh, and I don't have it on this side. Okay. Yeah. So this is about the same volume as our thing is, which may be a little too loud. Okay. I'll just keep it. I'll keep it there. We'll see how it is. Let us know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, according to our levels, our commentary is a bit louder than the game, but yeah. So yeah, any update if that was supposed to happen? If we had controller disconnects or what?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
I guess we're having. Oh, didn't want to play Testament. That was probably it.
So they're back. Okay. So
Well,
is this the first real
I
match?
think so.
Okay.
No,
No?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you don't see that too often with Goldor. That's super minus.
And a lot of almost got the air hit off.
Almost. I gotta admit, the Goldor player feeling pretty memey at the moment, but it worked. Yeah, I guess so. That- Right.
Shock states Trash it down.
It seems like the Kai is trying to be careful, like getting the damage off by, but not getting too close to Gold Lewis. 'Cause they seem to get the hits in, but then back off or play defensively. It doesn't seem to be working out too well for them at the moment, unfortunately. Now we have Gold Lewis has him in the corner, it's very strong, but can he turn it around to stop the combo?
Thunderbird's never good. Like that one. Oh,
And
yeah,
that's it.
reversal cruiser. My favorite.
Down the system.
I think Sai is like kind of bad
Okay.
as a character now.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's always been like,
Well,
Up-
I know how to beat him now, because I have a friend who plays Kai, and a lot of his stuff relies on, like his Derek lot, relies on pushback to make it safe. Otherwise, it's -7. So if you are good at doing just defense, you don't get pushback at all, and then you can punish that.
if you're good at
accordingly,
doing just defense.
which I have been practicing.
Oh, wow.
That whole time, that whole session I played with him, it was like 20 games or something.
Mhm.
No, it was 29-11. That's how it was.
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
And the whole time, I was trying to instant block everything, just defend like as much as I could. It was like Daigo parrying, but it was
Yeah.
so much fun.
But it's like,
But, you know,
the
holding
window is a lot shorter than like a SF3 parry, right? For just defense?
I think they're about the same.
Oh, they're the
actually.
same?
Um,
By the way, so do we have a... Was that first Testament match like an actual match? Was this the first match? And like, because we need to start keeping score.
yeah.
And just so everyone knows, the score that you'll see on top of the game, those aren't like the number of wins and everything, those are the live counters. So,
Yes, and you're not seeing them now. You'll be seeing them during the actual
Yeah.
game. So you'll be able to see them then.
because if those two games were real games, that means Berkeley's taken the first two lives from UCSD. But yeah,
And that would put us at even.
that would put us at even. Yep.
20 to 20 lives.
Tessim was a button check? Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so 1 life off.
Okay, so we're reading the Discord, coordinating with people in the other room and in UCSD. So apparently that Tessim match was a button check.
Okay.
But yeah.
Have you played Testament?
I've not played Testament. I don't have the season pass. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was a bad decision because the only thing I saved money on was Gold Lewis because I don't care to play Gold Lewis. But at this point, I should have just bought season pass anyways.
Did you buy every other DLC character?
So far, and I probably will buy Testament.
So you saved nothing.
I saved nothing.
Okay, next up we've got someone. I don't know. They're in the match right now.
Axel. Okay, I think they got tired of the Gold Lewis. So they're gonna play Axel.
Seems to us. Oh, we've got Rick Jace on. Okay, so we've got Peter Piggy, we've got Rick Jace. I've actually never played against them, but so I don't see Axel too often either.
Man.
Like what is the Axel Gold Lewis match? What, like 1-9, 8-2?
I don't know.
Yep. So, okay. So the Axel's getting caught in the corner, but trying to push out, playing somewhat aggressively with the reversal super. We would love to see it here. Almost getting a command grab. And doing a great job of preventing the Gold Lewis from getting any momentum. I don't think I agree with it either. Yeah, so far this is going about how I expected. The Axel player seems to do a pretty good balance of keeping the distance but not playing like overly defensive. He does not seem to be afraid to get in Gold Lewis's face when need be. And it is so far working.
That thing's actually a low, by the way.
Yep.
I didn't know until
It's.
Oh, we have the one.
Oh, are we getting a Twitter clip? I want a Twitter clip. We're not getting a Twitter clip.
Those combos are good.
They are.
Gets hit by the command grab.
Yep.
That's
That's
pretty standard. Yeah.
that's what we'd expect. So that's one life off of us.
So yeah, I think Gold Lewis has some trouble with that matchup. Axel is very good at zoning. He has his charge attack, which like pushes you forward, and then he's got so many options off of it. He's got the bomb move, which just explodes and has really long active frames for no reason. Then he has the move that hooks backward, and then if you're in the air, it launches you like right next to you.
You know, like this is why I'm not a big fan of Gold Lewis as the player to watch. I mean, when he rolls, it's. I mean, a lot of us have seen the Red Bull Kumite. That was insane, but it's such an all or nothing character. If you can get in, if you can start to open up the enemy, then it's just an absolute monster. But a lot of it's like this, and I don't often see so many back and forths when the Gold Lewis is involved, which isn't always my favorite. But gotta respect when people are good at Gold Lewis, because that is not an easy character.
Yeah, I think Gold Lewis is a really hard character. So mad respect to people who play him. Next up we have Deep Blizzard versus Rick Jace. So Saul versus Axel. I think Saul takes this.
Saul takes everything.
Saul does take everything, except for me. Can't take me out. Yeah, with Axel too. Gold Lewis doesn't have a lot of anti-zoning tools, I think, and it's just, what are you gonna do?
We're in.
All right, let's see this. And some of us are in person right now, so a lot of them are using the same accounts. So you might fancy like level 1. Not level 1.
Okay. Axel zoning is on point so far. Dodges the command grab. Definitely, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, and there it is. I have to imagine it's terrifying for an actual player when the enemy manages to dodge an attack like that and get in, but takes the first round.
The same thing and killed us all, so we'll see how this goes.
This does seem like a pretty fair matchup so far with these two players. But the Axel player seems to have very good knowledge of the frame deadly here because he's punishing pretty much any move he can.
Oh, he's got the basic.
It does not.
Oh, we have a Night Raid Vortex after.
Oh, drops the
Drops the combo, but still gets it.
That wasn't a drop combo, that was a reset.
Yes. Frame trap. Alright, it's 1-1 now. Axel going again.
Deep Blizzard manages to get in again, has him in the corner.
Right, back off. Hand grab misses.
Ooh.
We have a Night Raid Vortex counter.
Ooh, drops it again. That would have been big. That would have been really big. Now he has one last chance to get in before it's over. Ooh, misses the burst. And he ended here.
It won't be death.
It won't be death, but it'll be pretty good.
Oh. That's the tech.
That was totally the tech. Oh my. Still anyone's game.
This is very nice. This is very nice.
Oh, come on. Oh, gold burst! Oh, no!
That was very close. We got the Axel just doing the combo. It's okay.
Oh man, there. Kudos to both players. That was
very
that
nice
was great.
set. You could hear. I could hear them outside. They were like cheering. And I think that's just the beauty of having an in-person event is we can cheer our teammates on, whereas usually I deafen and I deafen or I just leave the call.
Oh, totally.
Whenever I play.
I mean, this is what makes fighting games so great. Like, you don't have like a hype team behind you when you're playing, I don't know, Valorant or something.
Right.
You're just at home or like, like I don't know. We've made a good enough presence at this esports center if everyone else hates us for all the noise. That's how I know we're.
I think we'll get there.
Inshallah. But yeah, now we don't know what they're talking about in the other room, but this is exactly the sort of thing that they would start to discuss. Where that was a pretty close game. Deep Blizzard probably has a better idea how to fight this Axel player now, but does he want to go risk his only other life to run it back, or does he want to wait for something else? Someone else comes up. Maybe now they have a bit more knowledge. They saw Axel play. So what's the trade-off? You know.
In fact, we will be switching out Deep Blizzard. We'll be switching them out for Dai Demon. I don't know who they play, but we will see. Why is this? I'm just pulling up the live spreadsheet here, which is actually a much nicer. Cool. Okay, so we've got this matchup. I have no idea what the matchup is, but it's against Axel, so you can expect some zoning.
So if the
another soul.
So if the Axel wins, that's 3 in a row from you guys get benched, right? Is that how the rules work?
I believe that's how it works.
Why though, Hank?
Alright, so we just saw how that Soul matchup, Soul versus Axel, went. I think, honestly, right now it's a 50-50. It could go either way.
Yeah, unlike Gold Lewis, like Soul has a handful of tools that they can. Oh no.
Probably not meant to play Soul. Yeah, probably meant to change their character or something and then forgot.
Oh well then. Well,
But
also
yeah. What do you think about the Soul?
so yeah, I was just gonna say like unlike Gold Lewis, like Soul has like a handful of moves that can close the distance, and it's just a matter of being able to read correctly and use the right one, because that's what Deep Blizzard was doing a few times.
Right.
Whether he was dashing with the low or going high, he managed to break through a few times. So yeah, if I think that's the case with all zoners, but if you can get a download on him and you're playing Soul, you can have a pretty good time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I think Soul is very good, just like as a rush time character.
Mhm.
It's kind of like, of course, it's pretty much what counters the runner. So a lot of Soul's tools, like I don't know, if Axel ever decides to, if Axel ever decides to throw out his projectile, you have a lot of options for it as a Soul player. I mean, I'm trying to think of it right now, but I mean, Axel's just it's very oppressive.
Oh yeah.
At far ranges, because you've got the bombing move, you've got the hook back move. You also have that hurricane move, which pulls people in.
You can tell Chung's an Axel player by his knowledge of the move names.
Yes. The only move I know what it's called is Axel Bomber, and that's
Right.
because he has the TK tech and Exert.
He also yells Axel Bomber.
Oh yes, he does do that.
That always helps.
What's the time freeze super called?
So Worldo?
It was like one something, and I was about to say One Piece, but I was like, that's not it.
Yeah. No. I do love that he even does like the Dio stance when he does it.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't know if anybody has like labbed those combos yet. Like there's been labbing, but like I don't know if anybody here has labbed them. But it would be dope to see like some tech, and it's just like.
Well, I mean, I think
crazy with it.
I have not seen a time freeze super that's been like an efficient use of tension. They're cool as hell, but I feel like every time I see one, everyone
it's a
including
style.
it's totally okay, fair.
It's a style on it.
Styling is important.
Yeah. Or like, does it do any damage?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. I mean, in Blaze Blue,
Mhm.
one of the characters, Izanami, she has a time freeze super too,
Mhm.
and it's a command grab. So, and then it does at the end. She activates it again, and then it does like a small 100 damage.
Oh.
And it's like normally damage is like based scaled on thousands, so like 100.
Right.
damage is
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say
so
that.
you just do like all the stuff, and then you just like teabag him for a little bit, and then she activates again, and they just pop. Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't think that can happen with this game. But you know, in case you ever wanted to, you can freeze time with Axel.
I wonder what is keeping up their. Yeah, that was the right button.
Yes.
I'll get the buttons down eventually. There are only 3, and I keep messing them up. But yeah, I wonder what's holding them up. I hope it's not a connection issue. But if it's not, it just means there's a lot of discussion going on. Deep Blizzard's left the room.
I mean, I thought they were going to start. Oh, I guess they're restarting the game. I guess something did happen.
Ugh.
Technically, which, yeah, unfortunate, but you know that's how these things go.
It would be like that. You're trying to hide the mic from the camera.
I'm trying to hide the mic.
But it's a nice looking mic, so.
Well, I don't know. Just like out of the way of my face, really.
Fair.
It was in before.
Oh, great. Fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay now.
I hope this is the extent of the technical difficulties, because we got like 20 lives each at this point.
Yeah.
So it's gonna.
We'll be here all night.
Hey.
thinking about Axel versus Naga right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because Naga's not fast, right?
No.
Naga's very slow, not a lot of mobility. His only mobility is limited to his command dash, which slightly builds his blood meter, which you don't want to do most of the time. Oh, the PC died. Oh, that sucks. Right as we go into the match. So with Nago, you can't really move in very much,
Mm-hmm.
but there's one caveat, is his projectile, which beats other projectiles. And it beats Axel's too, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
I think it does. Which is good, because you want to get in. And that's how you get in. And I'm glad that they buffed his projectile, because I've been using it a lot more. Okay, it looks like we are at the end of those technical difficulties, hopefully.
Deep Blizzard is back in the lobby.
All right, we're back in the lobby. So I'm assuming now it is Axel versus Sol. Axel versus Sol, very, very up in the air right now. We saw Axel versus Sol. We're gonna see it again.
I remember there was that tournament Arxis hosted. It was like early in Guilty Gear Strive's close to when it came out, and it was I can't remember which one it was, but it was a tournament filled with Souls and Nagos, and the Axel player ended up winning.
Oh really?
Yeah. I remember.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yeah.
Was it CEO or no? Oh, it wasn't.
I don't think it was CEO. But yeah. Oh, Kai.
Oh.
Right button. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, this is interesting.
Now we've got Kai.
I mean, more of a mid-range character than Soul. Maybe they can help.
We don't know about. I don't know. Oh, and we've got the nice fight.
The testing stage, though. I hope we see that. Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah. The Kai player does a good job of keeping Big Jace in the corner, but it can't seem to capitalize on that positional advantage. Ooh. In those few invulnerability frames.
Yeah, the infamous 2K2D.
The Kai player being pretty patient, managing to get in with his. Okay, that's a good damage. Ooh, okay, this is going pretty decent burst. Ooh, Aquaplane going on the advantage, getting some damage off. And that will do it. Yep, that killed.
Pretty much very standard like flowchart of Axel gameplay, I guess, is throw out your projectile, get the hook back. If they get hit, 2S them, they get knocked back again, rinse and repeat. Otherwise, get some bombers in there, use your 5P, your 6P, or no, 5P, your 2S, I think. It's the other move. It's the other
Yeah, the other move.
Yes.
You guys know the other move, right?
Yeah. I don't think we have 12.
We're 19 or 18?
Great.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah. And then casual, just every now and then, put in a reversal super, and you got yourself a character.
I do wonder how often people are playing against Axels, how much experience they're getting. I mean, I personally I haven't been to the very top level of ranked yet. And you can make fun of me in the chat, I know, but even where I am, I don't see a lot of Axel players anyways. So I wonder how often people are, because as you're saying, that was somewhat of a not to not as an insult, but it was somewhat of a flowcharty actual gameplay, but it was still super effective against good players. Deep Blizzard is a good player.
Well, that wasn't Deep Blizzard.
That wasn't Deep Blizzard?
That was...
He was sharing an account, I see.
Yes. Daimon, I think?
That was Daimon, yes. But still, point still stands.
Yes. And again, there's always answers for everything. You just have to know the answer.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the answer, then you just guess. And then a lot of times, more so with Axel, you guess wrong. Yeah, it's tough.
It's good.
So
It's
that
like
was...
it's like life advice.
Yeah.
You just need to know the answer. If you don't guess, it's fine.
Yes, so that was Rig Jace's third win.
Yep.
Which makes him benched. So, thank you for your service, you great Axel player, but unfortunately tonight I will not be able to fight you. Alright, up next on our side we have Kleps, and then I don't know about the other side. They're going to send in Battle Dog.
Battle Dog.
I don't know who Kleps plays, but I'm looking at the spreadsheet, and Battle Dog plays Anji.
Oh, an Anji. Oh, I am conflicted. An Anji player, but for the other team.
Oh yeah, you're an Anji main. You could probably speak to the Anji experience.
Yes, I am an Anji main.
Yes, the Anji stick. It looks dope.
Thank you. Yeah. If you want custom drawn arcade stick, contact me, and I will not do it. I don't have time.
Unless it's for a price.
Fair.
All right. I mean, we have Anji versus someone. We'll get that going in a moment, I guess. What do you think about Anji?
He's the best character in the game.
Okay.
So, my honest opinion as Anji, but I mean, I think he's high tier. I think he's good.
I think he's high tier.
I do think he's high tier. I think he went from a pretty terrible character. I mean, all the characters in Strive I think are genuinely feasible, but Anji was from the get-go a pretty poor character. Some of the updates, I don't think the Fujin canceling was as great as it seemed to be, but he is. I do think he's a good character. When I say high tier, I mean like upper B's. We're not talking A or even S tier. But the reason I keep playing him is just because he is so fun. And when I play against him, the guessing just with Fujin and everything else, it can be a lot. There is a way to beat it if you have enough experience, but not everyone can. So Mei versus Anji. I actually like playing against Mei a lot. It's pretty easy to guard point the Dolphins.
Like, you just dance through the Dolphins.
Yep. Good reaction. Pretty decent combo coming off with that guard point.
I've never seen
Yeah, I typically go for Red Robe and cancel into another Fujin series, but I wonder how different the damage. Ooh, that would have been bad if it was.
Oh,
yes! I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's hype. That's the best thing. I'm sorry, our team.
Even though I hit them on you all the time. Alright, run up grab, round start. That's perfect.
He is an Anji main.
Get the dolphin combo.
Ooh. That lucky on the timing there with that charge Fujin. And carrying the Mei all the way to the other screen. Getting the wall. Yes. Opening them up with the dust and get that. Wow.
Very quick rounds from Anji.
This is why Anji is the best character.
Angie, win.
We'll see how.
Goodness. Okay. So now the question is, do they send someone else to try and take down the Zanji,
All right.
or
We've got Phoenix. We've got Phoenix coming in.
Okay.
He's a soul player too.
he is a soul player.
A lot of souls on our team, I guess.
Take a top tier. Let's pick a top tier.
Nobody picks Nago.
Pick an easy top tier.
Nago is easy.
Nago's not easy.
I think.
I mean, he's not hard, but he's not compared to Soul.
He's fun.
Fair.
He's so fun.
I think people, at least personally, people get put off by the resource management, like just. I like obviously you're used to it, but like I just know I'd constantly running up the blood meter, and I would like to just use specials without thinking. You know, I'm an Anji player after all, but so.
I mean, the best thing about Nago's specials is that they have so much weight to them
Mhm.
that you don't use them a lot, or like you use them moderately, and then also when you play enough Nago, you kind of get an idea of how much blood builds when.
Yeah.
And then also, you know, taking a look at Dust Loop and finding its blood values and how much blood drains. And then
I mean, this is the thing whenever you talk about like what makes a character difficult or not, like no matter what it is, the solution is always just learning them. You know, you play them enough, you get used to Nago stuff, as you say.
yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna start our game right now.
Okay, and this is Phoenix on our team.
Yeah. So we got Soul, we've got Sanji. We're gonna see how this goes.
Mankind knew that they cannot
Round start
change
Fujin.
society. So
I wanna see
instead of
it.
reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
Nice one, color. He also has my Anji color too. This guy's cool. This guy's cool.
Okay.
So,
Anji Simp on the left.
Round start Fujin.
Now start progress.
Ah. Well, I'll get it. I'll take it. That is a ballsy butterfly there in the corner. Okay. Still managing to break the pressure. Oh, that didn't hit.
The dust. It's like minus 20. Oh, we have the introduction of the 5 silos.
And that, yep, there it is.
That's gonna alter. Just in case that wasn't enough. Nice 30 damage.
Trying to catch him out with the early low. Soulblade is not doing too bad of a job of interrupting the Fusions. Ooh, classic. That the overhead is. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. I wonder if that was a super to style on him, or if he was really hoping he would just immediately press a button. Okay. Doing a fairly good combo. Ooh, catches him with a counter close slash. And that's the second win for the Anji.
Okay, I am now in, so I'll be back.
And I'll switch seats. So, when the team calls out Chung to play, he has to leave the room, and I have to do the solo for a little bit. We all know that you guys like me better anyway, so this is just fine.
Wow. I'm still in the room here.
It's okay. He's a better player.
For now.
That's what matters. How nice of you. So, for those who don't know, Chung is a fantastic fighting game player, both in Strive and in BlazBlue Central Fiction. Actually, just coming off a recent win in a major Central Fiction tournament that. What's up? If you want to, here, come join me. Yeah, as I was saying, Chung coming off a recent win in a major BlazBlue Central Fiction tournament that FGC at UCLA was hosting. He's a Nago player, and he is definitely looking forward to see what he brings to the table here. And now joining me, the Common Agency, while Chung is gone. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Sherwin. I'm just the officer here at the club. I'm not good at the game, but I'll try my best commentating. That's all I can say.
But yeah, so I'm sure over in the other room they're setting up. But yeah, based on what you've seen of the Anji player here, how do you rate Chung's chances?
Oh, he's playing the Anji again? I think Chung.
I'm assuming the Anji player is still playing.
Oh.
He's still set up there.
I think he has a pretty good chance. I think Chung's pretty good. Is it 3 games that you get benched?
Yep. Players leaving the room. Yeah, I do hope the technical difficulties stay to a minimum. Yeah, likewise. I mean, yeah, Chung's been playing BlazBlue well before Strive was even out. Pretty sure that more often than not is his main game. I hope you all are enjoying the stream, difficulties aside. With this system we have anyways, there's always going to be a bit of a gap because the teams will need discussion time and strategizing time in between the matches. But what have you thought about you being in the other room with everyone else? What have you thought of the tournament so far?
It's been going good, I think. Although, I don't know, we don't have that many Celestial players, but yeah, we try our best though.
I do like this three wins and bench idea, just because, like, you know, we get to see a lot of people play against a lot of other people, and we get to see higher skill players play against low skill players, and even as someone who isn't that great, and I hope everyone has a similar mentality of, even if you're playing against a higher skill character, you can still get a lot out of it. I get bodied so often. I played trying to get bodied. I played Deep Blizzard. I get bodied, but like, I still get to, you know, experience like a higher level gameplay, and that's still enjoyable. So I hope, you know, by having a sort of mix of skill levels on both sides, we sort of getting the players are able to get that as well.
Yeah, it's more of like a serious format, so it'll definitely help our players improve.
Yep.
Your new players. Both schools. Oh, you play on keyboard, right?
I do play on the
What do you think of this player?
This player is quite good.
I see.
Yeah. If you see the VOD later,
Oh, really?
Chung accuses me of being a bit of a simp.
Oh.
But we use the same Anji color too in everything. It's
Oh, isn't it, that's default color, right? Or-
no, he's playing with a, I don't know what number it is, but it's the red one. I think it's number 3 or 4. But, no, he's generally been doing good. You do have to be super. You want to have a good balance of just going ridiculous and unga bunga with Anji, but also being careful because so many things like the Fujin overhead or the leap afterwards are such a big commitment. But he managed to do a good job, and he has pretty decent air movement as well. But anyways, getting into the game.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they
We're gonna get the whole
blame
intro, I see.
beasts. Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
Rock parade. Love it. Okay, Chung immediately trying to put the pressure on the Anji, pushing the corner. Anji getting the getting early damage. That's something he's been good at as well. Once he gets at his advantage, the Anji player is able to really capitalize it and move him there all the way to the other side. Chung catches that. Actually, another thing about Chung currently, unless something's changed, I believe his secondary in this game is Anji, so he does have a lot of player knowledge here, and it seems to be paying off at the moment. You love to see it. Mistime that. Not anymore. Anji definitely is a player where if you know a lot of his data, you have a lot of character knowledge, you can be pretty effective against him, knowing exactly what to do and when. It wouldn't be tough if it wasn't, but he gets blocked!
Yeah.
Trying to find a gap in this pressure, and he finds it. Chung doing a great job at blocking these overheads. Gets the gold burst. Come on, let's. Oh no! No! We were just having a discussion about the blood rage meter before this started.
Again?
He's a true Anji player. I love to see it.
Powers. This Anji.
He's got moves. He's got. Oh my god. Okay. Trying to catch him with these command dashes. Ah, it's gonna get blocked.
What?
What? Amazing decision making. Oh no, Chung!
What was that setup, bro?
That was insane. I have not. Oh man, I don't. How often do you see that countering a super with a gold burst like that?
I don't know. Was that on reaction or beforehand, preemptive? I don't know.
It must have been because he was just running into the Naga before, and he wasn't in like any attack animation, so I think it was on reaction.
Damn. I've never seen Chung get destroyed.
By an Anji.
Yeah, by an Anji. Jesus.
Whew.
All right.
Well,
That is.
I want to say you don't love to see it, but I mean that was a good game. That was a hype game. Oh man. Actually, I don't know. Was that 3 wins with that Anji?
Yeah, that was 3 wins.
That was 3 wins.
All right.
That was 3 wins. That was a solid Anji game.
That was. That is as good as Anji gets, man. Okay, but anyways, thank you to Sherman for stepping in, Sherman, and now we got Chung back.
Yeah.
Okay, so hey, now we can do a after match like interview. What was going through your head? Like, what happened?
He's just better. Yeah. He knows his thing. He knows his Naga. I'm trying to think of like.
Because you have a lot of Anji knowledge, because that's your secondary, isn't it? Or like it was for a while.
It was for a little bit.
Yeah.
So was Kai and Geo for a second, and then like. No, I play like.
How often do you see that? Because they're countering the super with a gold burst.
So that was actually unexpected.
Yeah.
I thought he was just gonna block it.
It's same here.
Might have been too late for a block, so he went for the gold burst, that works too. What really confused me at the end there was the Iseogi into PRC, and then went for the cheeky air grab, which I was ready for, but then I fell into the fan.
He had.
So that's actually a really good option. Is you get that, and then if you can get the air grab off, then it's just an air grab. Otherwise, you know.
It just looked like at a very. I mean, what was insane to me about it was, well, one, that gold burst option was awesome, but he immediately got like every corner covered. The ground with that super, going up for the air grab, everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still got 1 life left. You can
I
still
do still have 1 life left.
still wreck stuff when
Um,
we'll call you back later.
there was times where I was like, yeah. The round that I lost, the second round that I lost, I went into Blood Rage. So that was intentional.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. If you ever see a Nago start spamming special moves,
Mhm.
he's gonna pop. Or you know he wants to go and pop. So.
But does it make it predictable then? If like you're a seasoned player, like you see them.
Oh yeah.
So you think that's what happened? Like you could see
no,
that's
so
what you're
here's
going
the
for?
thing. I misinputted my Zansetsu, my super, my home run super. I mistimed it, so that would have been my round because right afterwards he acted on it,
Mhm.
and then got a counter hit instead. But if I got it right, which I didn't, then yeah.
Okay.
All right, we've got
This should be King Sama, right? This is,
yes,
Yes.
King Sama
That they cannot change society. So instead of
Everyone's up
reflecting
right
on
now?
themselves, they blame the
Burden
beasts.
Kiss, Milia,
Avid.
Ram versus
Hell.
Now,
This is an
an
interesting.
interesting match. I did not expect to see these two fight each other tonight, like these two characters. Or I did not even expect Milia tonight.
Hey, Bill is a character I enjoy watching, but I don't see that often.
Ramlethal
Yeah,
versus
she's got a lot of
Melia.
like mix-up.
Duel 1.
Alright, what do we got? Back up, very defensive.
Both players looking for an opening here. This won't kill, sure. Still though, whenever it's a high damage character like Milia against, sorry, I get Ramlethal, against Milia, it doesn't take long to turn it around. Ooh, fantastic burst bait, and this, will this kill? No, that will. And just as I said, it doesn't take a lot to turn around the match against Milia. Wrong direction on the grab, though, still in the corner. Two players having a fairly defensive game, which is not what I expect from a Milia versus Ramlethal match. Change of pace for sure. Oh, blue. Ooh, swanky. Now Ramlethal with her win condition, getting them in the corner. Can she capitalize on it? This is easily where she's strongest, and she will.
And there it is. There goes a life to us for like the first life.
And we hear them cheering
Yep.
in the other room. I love that dog.
Do you know the lore?
Win.
She was like a robot, emotionless person.
No, about the
and,
dog.
like, wasn't that one of the things they gave her to like make her feel emotion, like the
Yes.
hamburger?
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a dog and then there's a hamburger.
Yeah.
And then I think Bedman came in, and then he killed the dog.
What?
He was like, what would it be? Or if I replace this dog with an identical dog, how it's not the
Oh.
same dog,
Right.
because you killed it, but it's like it's the same dog.
Yeah.
So then Ram was like, and then that was like the eye-opening thing, alongside the burger, of course, because the burger was just.
Chat, tell us, is Guilty Gear a smart or a stupid game? Because I was like, just casually throw in Ship of Theseus in there. We have like Happy Chaos being like this amalgamation of absurdist philosophy, and then also burger make emotion happen,
Burger
and
makes emotion happen.
It's great.
Yeah, for sure.
It's great. Smart. Smart. You get one vote for smart game.
Smart game. Yeah, Guilty Gear is a smart game. I'm pretty sure that was the lore.
Yeah. I actually I know the plus R. No, sorry, the Exert lore, just because when I started playing Guilty Gear Strive, a couple friends of mine who don't play fighting games, they were just kind of like being annoying and constantly telling me like, what are the gears guilty for, Danny? What are the gears guilty for? And I started like, you know what, I'm gonna find out what the gears are guilty for, and I started watching like a few hours of lore
Yeah, that
videos.
whole like playlist.
And
watched
everything.
that.
But I started with Exert because like it seemed to be sufficient because they went over what happened before a little bit, and then I managed to find out what the guilds are guilty for, and I also know stuff I don't need to know,
Yeah.
like hamburger make a motion happen.
I don't know a lot about like the characters that were in Plus R that
Mhm.
aren't in like Exert or Strive.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I know about Bridget.
Yeah,
That's about it. And like, I don't really know about Testament's story that much. Like,
yeah. I
don't
think
even
a lot of
know.
people were starting to look it up after they were announced because I mean a lot of people are new to the Guilty Gear series because of this game.
and then like there's like Dizzy and Justice, and I mean I know about Justice, sort of. And then that's its own can of worms, and then you open Blaze Blue lore, and then that's just like a whole big mind fuck.
Yeah, I found out what S is the name stands for. I'm like, I'm out. Bye.
It's not that bad.
I mean, it's not
Big
that bad,
rounds.
but like the word choice is so weird.
She's still best girl. Nah, just kidding. That's Noelle. Noelle's best girl. Okay, it seems we have someone going in next.
Still got King Sama.
I don't know who's going in next.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Who's going in next? Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and if not, then you're enjoying the quality of this stream because it is in a streaming room dedicated for streaming. So if that's not good enough for you, I don't know what is. Maybe a better mic or a better.
Well, what Chung is saying is if you're not enjoying yourselves, it's your fault.
Yes. And please subscribe.
Let us know what we should put as a green screen for next time because we
Yeah.
have that now.
For some reason, there's a green screen behind us. I don't know what it's for.
We can just crop it out and put our faces in the middle
we
of
can
the
just-
game.
We can put the room, we can just take a screenshot of Guilty Gear Strive and then just put it on behind us. Like, oh yeah, we're in the game now. Like a cheesy fighting game developer would do at the round tables.
You know what would be a terrible idea? Is if we could implement something like getting a chat to vote for a background. Like they can upload whatever
We
they
would
want.
need consistent streaming and followers,
Well,
and then
we
we
will.
can get partnered, and then we can put votes, and then yeah, that whole shebang. Actually, I don't think. Oh, this is mod view. Right, stop.
We are going in. Ooh, Nago versus Nago.
Oh, we got Nago. Shout out to my Nago.
Now it's time for Chunk to sim.
Mankind Youth. Duel 1. Let's rock.
This is a very good round start position. Oh my god, what an amazing round start for the Ramla Fall. Yeah.
We got full meat on this side. We got the burst coming out. But
I definitely don't agree with that burst. I don't see how Nago can really take this back. Never say never.
oh, but we got the blue RC.
I was gonna say commentator's curse,
Yeah.
but no, not this time.
Yeah, we got blue RC. That's a very powerful 60 projectile. We have a lot of respect for both. We got some of the we got two blood not very well.
be capitalizing on that, trying to zone out the Ramble Fall. Back in the corner, this is where the Ramble Fall is comfortable. Yellow RC. Breaks the block screen. Close round, still anyone's game. Really whoever breaks through next can probably get it. Ooh! Not as effective as the first blue RC.
Alright, and that's gonna get it. That's gonna get the game. Alright. There's a lot of stuff that can happen there.
Things could have happened, some things did, some things didn't.
Personally, if it was me, I would've popped in the Blood Rage. I'm already that low. I'm already one hit away. I might as well just go for it. The only issue is there is like activating it. So if I'm gonna activate it there, it's actually minus on block. Even if you hit them.
The Blood Rage. Oh.
Yeah, you can just punch them.
Oh wait, isn't it a guard crush and it's still minus?
It's a guard crush and it's still minus.
Wow, I didn't know.
Point blank, yeah.
Probably should have done that. Okay.
So that was
It's time for the sweep. If only you weren't stopped after 3 games. No sweeps here.
yet. But yeah, that was still pretty good from Mago. I liked the projectiles. Those were very good at stuffing some of Rem's stuff. And it's also good for building blood. Yeah. It's usually, I think each special gives you 90 blood, and 90 is like each section of blood is 100. So it's like 90, and then you get to like 270, and then you can like stagger your blood down slowly with all your heavy slashes, and once you get to that level of blood, you'll be spamming those a lot.
He seemed to be a very conscious player, like generally pretty safe, not doing things when he was confident, but also good management with the, because once he, as you were saying, once he got into that last section of the Blood Rage, he went into more zoning. So yeah, good showing from both.
Yes. And I like that the management of the blood gauge a lot. That was good. There were some times where I was like, oh, he's gonna pop. But as he not good there, I should know better. Next up, we've got rockets. And we have one more stage from
Kai player. Yep.
Kai versus Rambler Fall. I've actually seen this matchup before.
It's a pretty even matchup, would you say? Maybe leaning towards the Ram a bit. Okay, this Kai player immediately, very clear, is very aggressive Kai player. Contrast to the previous match. Right, so that doesn't seem like easy to confirm from a quick hit.
Empty grab
The Ramble Fall either needs to find a way to match the aggressiveness of this Kai or deal with it in some way, because it is oppressive.
Oh!
That could be a
Another roll to the side. Put that down, get that positive bonus.
ooh. Wow. Definitely a great showing for the Kai player.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had a few rounds now where players have been pretty restrained, and that Kai player brought a completely different energy, which definitely showed to have been effective there.
Yeah.
What's your general strategy when you come across a player like that? Do you try and match their aggressiveness or go more on the defense?
So
to try and deal with it, or how?
me, I don't think about the other player's playstyle.
Okay.
Or I do, but that's not my priority. My priority is if what I'm doing works or not against them. A lot of times I will try being aggressive at first because that's just like my natural playstyle and that's my fun playstyle, so I just go for that first. If that doesn't work, then I play more patiently. And then it hasn't gotten to third stage pretty much yet, so I don't really know where I go from there. But yeah, I can play pretty patiently too if I have to. And it's hard. It's very hard. But it's necessary to win sometimes. Yeah.
I think, I'm interested sometimes, like, when it comes to newer players, which way they typically go. Because I think there's sometimes the image of the new player just button mashing, which of course happens a lot. But I think, because what happened to me when I first started playing a lot of these games was as soon as I got some sort of low competency, I was just always like afraid of being punished, which made me become a much more defensive player. And actually the Guilty Gear Strive being so unga bunga like really helped, because I realized super quickly, like, no, okay, if I just keep doing things, I get rewarded. And like then of course, any old block string, any spamming of several moves doesn't work. But then, when you start thinking of like, there is a time that being aggressive, even if they are blocking, can be beneficial. It works. You either get into their head, you raise their risk meter, all these benefits, and like we saw a lot of that happening with that match just now. Yeah. We pressed it because
Next up we've got Wilder.
Wilder. Oh, okay. She's they're a May player, I believe.
Yeah. May player, May versus Kai. May versus Kai. May versus Kai.
May versus Kai. May versus
Wins.
Kai.
May wins, I think. I'm not sure.
But this is a good Kai. Like,
I actually don't know who wins in this matchup. I don't know the character's strengths well enough, like off the top of my head. I'd have to analyze it for a little bit. Let's see.
Cogs are working in this epic.
I might be playing next game.
Okay.
You should get a game in too.
They can call me whenever. And I'll bring out the Anji.
Okay. Well, I have very good Kai knowledge matchup. Just because the friend I play against is a Kai main. So I know my way around the Kai.
I think some of the best times we've had in our like just general meetings have been some of the Kai Dittos we've had here.
Yeah.
It's always hype as hell.
And I think this is like the highest our viewership has been. So
Hell yeah.
yay.
And it's totally because of us.
Yep. Definitely. It's me. It's always been me.
It's always us.
And as you can see, my Steam Cloud data save did not save to this computer. Oh, that's why. Because I turned it off. I turned it off, then never re-enabled it when I got back home. So my stuff currently never saved. So that's why my old Among Us character is still there.
It's just
Yes.
so nothing much happening in the lobby right now, anyways.
If you couldn't tell, my character, my little avatar in the game is an Among Us character.
Because
Or
if there's one thing Chung loves, it's fresh memes.
It's fresh memes. This one's been dead for a while, actually.
I was sarcastic. It's not fresh.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
We've got May, we've got Kai. Let's see how this works out.
Duel 1.
Ooh, White House stage. There's so many wall breaks.
A middle one.
Okay, this is. Yeah, as I was. What I was saying last game was like trying to match the aggressiveness. The May player seems to be doing a pretty decent job of it, but that was.
I love that one. And just another anti-jumping scene grab.
Ooh, good counter with that UCB. Okay, the Kai drops the corner pressure. May manage to respond, but is put back into the corner.
Another right left.
Yep.
Another wall break.
Oh, good block on that one. But
But just takes some effect on him. That's gonna be it.
it's a good showing though.
Yeah.
So are you going back out?
I think I am.
Okay, don't lose this time.
Well, I think. I'll try. We'll see.
I can't say. Like he's a much better player than me. I can't be still saying shit like that.
No, you can. You can see how bad someone is, even though you saw it yourself.
Okay. So as Chung was saying, he apparently has pretty decent Kai knowledge. So we'll see if we can make use of that here. I'm sure we'll be seeing either Sherman or Reagan coming in to join me in any second now. I hope people have been enjoying it so far. I think we've gotten quite a few pretty good matches. Here we go. Aggressive Naga versus aggressive Kai.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Immediate round start Blade. Early burst. Trying to keep the Kai in the corner, but he managed to get back out. Trading in mid-screen. And going back and forth here. Ooh, great burst right there by Chun. Pretty optimal looking combo into the super. Use that. The last save of Blood Meter with a positive bonus. Easily in the advantage right now. Low profile to projectile with that 6 feet. Kai running in with the grabs. Ooh, spicy cross up by the Kai. Burns into the revitalizing. I don't think this will kill. Won't kill, but it is going to be close now. We'd love to see it. Yes! Catches it. No safe jump grab this time for the Kai. Roman cancels it off the ground! Oh! You love an optimal combo like that. Amazing. Ooh, Kai grabs him with a 6P. Trying to put the pressure on in the corner. I think there's definitely some respect going back towards Chung now. A Kai player being a bit more controlled. Now we have Reagan joining me here. Stream booth.
And did you see that on the ground red RC though? That was crazy.
Amazing. everyone going to the
One
third round.
round, 1-1. And Chung, he does have a lot of Kai experience. He's been lost. Ooh, the empty.
You got revenge on that empty jump into grab. There we go.
Wow. Oh, that connect. Did you see that? He 6P'd the projectile.
That's the second time he's done that in this match. Impressive.
Yeah, he does. But this Kai player, he's really good. Oh. Wow. I think it was the longer grab on Naga. Oh, and
That's
just
it.
like that.
Oh, and Chung handles it. Whew. The oppression of the Kai player has come to an end. Well, it's first life, but still. That was fantastic. Man, so far both of Chung's games have come with like major highlights, whether it's that gold burst that he lost to before or that red RC into the, off the ground in that first round.
Was the goal burst his first game?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well, unfortunately, it was the other player who did it, but still.
Oh, okay. So not a highlight for us.
Not for us, but a general highlight.
Oh, is he going back in again?
Oh, it looks like
He
it.
wants revenge.
Ooh. So either way, one of these players is going to get kicked out after this game.
Ooh, oh my
Oh!
god, no. Oh, he drops it though. Wow.
You can see the Kai player adapting. In the first two games he played, he was so much on the aggressive. Now he's actually trying to utilizing projectiles, keeping the distance, playing a lot more carefully, recognizing. You see your game recognizes game, is what it is.
Oh, he's gonna lose that.
Okay, decent forward.
Why is Chung using the 5-8?
Yeah, that's...
I think he plays against a more aggressive Kai.
Maybe.
I mean, most Kais I know just run up and grab.
And this guy certainly has adapted. He's not as aggressive as he was
Yep.
when he first came.
Ooh, that's good.
That was a really great control with the fireball, covering the mid and the low.
Oh, wow!
Yeah,
The
cross.
empty grab.
Love it.
This Kai does not press buttons, though. He's not getting caught by any of this. Straight 5-8. Wow.
Ooh,
And
good air throw.
be a wall break. Oh, no wall break.
I'm having trouble figuring out whether these are resets or combo drops. Sometimes.
Honestly, it might have been an intentional reset.
Yeah, that.
Oh! Okay, no. Oh, that's a
No, Chung!
Damn, and Chung is eliminated.
Oh.
For now.
No, wait, that's the second life.
We have 6 extra lives.
Oh, we have 6 extra lives.
If we want to use it for him.
If we want to keep using Chung.
Does it actually reflect it? Like, what is the current spreadsheet sheet say?
Oh yeah. Oh, wait, I haven't added the total lives. I mean, with the extra lives.
Oh, what is the current tracker then? Total lives?
Just without the extra lives.
Wait, delete the 11? The total should just be 9.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know why there's such a disconnect between the spreadsheet and here.
Wait, you can input a spreadsheet command in here? Oh no, it's just
No, this is just a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, a little technical because we sort out the scores here.
Yeah, it should be
Daniel, it's your
17,
turn.
22.
It's my turn?
You're up, okay.
Oh, jeez.
It was close. The Kai started adapting.
Yeah. I also kind of, tried to do something with the Blood Rage, but I knocked him down too early.
Oh, so you didn't get hit by it? I thought you were just too far.
No, he was mid recovery. Just
it should be It is 13 points.
Ah.
Honestly, this might take us a long Okay.
Where's that Kai player? Shout out to that Kai player. That was really good. That was really good. I like the adaptation. I liked the air throw. Not a lot of people air throw me, or air throw in general.
Did you super jump into him?
Ah,
Okay.
So, yeah. Other than that, we've got Arya.
I saw. I think you missed 2 6Ps, sadly.
I did.
2 projectiles. Yeah.
Oh.
It was interesting though that you're going for the 2 or the 6Ps. Right?
For which one?
Were you trying to be invuln during the projectile with the 6P?
Mankind knew that they
Yeah. You can do
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I was just
missed
making
that
sure.
a lot.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with fight talk.
Oh, that's another dance. Alright, we got the
Where would you place Giovanna on the hypothetical table?
遅いです。
like low A height.
静寂を奏で
I think I would honestly place her like
Or mid A.
top 6. Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe it's because I've been watching the PY guy. You know PY? He's like the best player in the world right now. I think Nirvana is just so like simple that he would play well.
動かない
We got the grab. That sounds like a fire alarm.
The shoe goes on.
Does it? Alright, we got the knockdown.
すみません
Oh, okay.
We have a counter. Rock.
Oh, that's gonna be it. Was that a cross up? I couldn't tell.
I think that was.
Wow, that is crazy that she managed to land that.
I'm gonna go see what's happening.
ダメここはイグアスじゃない
Let me know if there's a fire.
Yeah, I will. I guess we're chilling. Alright. There's a fire alarm. Very nice. Let's see. Where does that put us? Down a life, I believe.
Yep. Okay, so we will be at.
Okay.
Alright, I can swap out now.
It was the fire alarm that messed him up.
Is the what?
It was the fire alarm.
Yeah, no. Could you guys hear it from here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I didn't close the door.
No, someone like came in through like the wrong door, and like triggered an alarm.
Oh.
Yeah. So no excuses. But yeah, halfway through, someone went through a door they weren't supposed to, and an alarm started blaring in the room.
Ah,
So
typical.
I look up, I was like, "What's going on?" And then I get comboed to death. It is what it is.
That's okay. Now you have an excuse. So.
Yeah, totally.
It's not like, oh, my controller's not working, or I was plus on that. No, there's a fire alarm. Alright, so now we've got... I don't know.
Is this the same Geo?
Yes,
Man.
Geo's...
He's still pretty strong, maybe.
静寂を奏ですみません 行きます重いですよ
That overhead is enormously powerful. It's slow enough to block, but it doesn't always hit.
Oh, the back of the
I think it's this Sherman. Yeah, with all the DPs.
投げますね
If there's one thing FGC at Berkeley can be remembered by, it's reversal supers and DPs on Wake Up. Ooh, good block on that super. Oh, catching the cross up with that 6B. Kai's staying in this game. He's not going to go out without a fight.
通りませんね
Good attempt. That was a really good attempt. But this is a good geo.
I think there's a really nice the OS there from with the cross up 6P. Is if you hold back and then you press 6 and another button, if they don't cross it up, you just barrier block, faultless defense. But if they do, then you get hit with the 6P instead. So very nice OS to think about there if you ever do that, which I don't. I just kind of react.
I mean, yeah, OSs are more powerful in some games than others. I don't see them so much in Strive, I don't think.
There used to be a throw OS, is where you mash throw and RC at the same time. And so what would happen is back before the balance patch, you couldn't RC a throw. So if you just RC'd the throw, it would be when you whiff. So you can just act out of your throw. Or you would get the throw, and then you wouldn't have to worry about RC. I mean, that you do now. And that's they just like nerfed that. And then you also don't get anything off of the PRC throw anymore. It actually does less damage. It scales your combo pretty heavily, so it's just an overall nerf to that option select, which was actually really powerful.
But what's your opinion on option selects in general? Do you think they generally, like, if they help a game's competitive scene, they hurt it? Because I think it's like some people get mad about it if you can just cover all your corners, like you take out the risk.
Well, see, that's the thing, is that you can, so then why don't you? If you can do it, and you can be the best at the game, then why don't you do it? Like, OSs are in the game to help, but it's dependent on the player's tools, like to use those tools to actually get to a place where they feel like they can beat, other people.
No.
For me, option selects are helpful for sure. A lot of like option selects I do is back and throw. Is if like when I'm waking up, if I don't, if I do back and throw and they aren't fast enough when I throw them, sometimes I'll get close slash. But if not, then I just block. And that's an option select. And it's just a very basic one, but it's still an option select. And I think it's sort of integral to the game, right? Like it's a mechanic of the game. I honestly don't know how you would remove it per se, other than making like you can't grab like 3 frames after your wake up or something, which is kind of just stupid in itself because that's just part of Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Like in Blaze Blue, it's different because throws are like frame 15 or something, and then you have like 7 frames to tech afterward. So it's like reactively, not like it's reaction based and not prediction based.
I mean, yeah, like option selects, I feel like they're as integral as like any other. I mean, the first one probably was the Street Fighter 2 throwing being a proximity input.
Yeah.
Because if you miss the throw, you still get a button out. But, yeah.
There's a lot of option selects in general. I think a lot of people stray from learning what an option select is because option select sounds kind of daunting. They're like, oh, it's another fighting game term. What's an option select? Like, what's an Oki, right? But
it's also not a cool sounding thing,
it doesn't sound cool.
Like, it's not Japanese, it's not anything else, it's option select.
Alright, we've got Gold Lewis.
Ooh. This is fun.
We've got Gold Lewis and we've got Giovanna.
Mankind.
Let's see how this is gonna play out.
Duel 1.
Let's rock. Imodo.
Blocks the overhead. Goldo was doing a pretty decent job of trying to let the Giovanni come to him instead of the other way around. Exactly. Ooh. A lot of these victories in the neutral aren't being capitalized on it. Well, until then. And it's never against Gold Lewis. It's never over until Gold Lewis sings. Ooh, 6 Ps. Yeah. Is Gold Lewis's 6 P still terrible? Or?
I think it is. I don't think they've changed it.
Okay.
Giovanni
This Gold Lewis being incredibly patient until that. But I think that's gonna kill. Yeah. The Gold was waiting for something. I just don't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, for those of you that are unaware of how Gold Lewis works, he's got half circle inputs in literally every single way. He's got like forward, backward, and then like vertical ones too. And that's one of his special moves. And then his other special moves are based off the security meter, which only buff it. So if you wait a bit, you have level 1, and then when half the bar gets filled, it's level 2, and when it's full, it's level 3, and then it just does more, more hits, more like knockdown, that sort of a thing. With his minigun and his drone.
Yeah, because his specials that are affected by the security level, they're just very good like pressure tools, if anything. I mean, especially what's it called, Thunderbird, the floating bomb.
Yeah, the drone.
The drone. So yeah, I personally thought he was waiting. They were waiting to build it up, use it to try and shift the advantage of that offense, but it didn't quite happen. Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. I really think his minigun, I forget what it's called. I think that's really powerful.
Maybe that's called Thunderbird. I don't know.
No, Thunderbird's the drone.
Thunderbird is the drone. Oh, something fish.
Skyfish.
Skyfish.
Yes, Skyfish. His minigun. Once you're at level 3, it does a ton of shots, and then it's just if you don't block that with faultless defense, you're gonna take a lot of chip damage.
Yep.
And you can't really jump it either because it lasts for so long.
It's kind of like SF3 Chun-Li Super. Like if you can catch someone with low tension, low health, you chip them to death. Yeah.
Okay.
So is the Goldless player out, or is he still at 1 life?
I think he's still got it. Yeah.
Oh, Chunker, the only person kicked out.
Yes. I need to go for that. But we have extra lives.
We do have
so
extra
technically, I could go back in if I ever wanted to, which kind of do. Kind of want to run it back. King Sama's gonna be going in again.
Awesome. Okay, back with
So
Ramlethal.
another Ramlethal.
Oh no, that was they just updated. Yeah, that was the Gold Lewis's last life.
There we go. Yeah. What if I just move all my 6 lives just like into myself? And I'm just like, yeah, just pile them all in.
Just so you know what we're talking about, because they have a slight player advantage over us.
They've got 5 players, I think. No.
They actually
They have 3 players.
Yeah.
They have 3 players more than us, and everybody gets 2 lives. So we, as a team, will get 6 extra lives.
So
I don't know how it works, like pooling them out, but
I feel like it's just up to us, but I mean, it's still the 3-win cap is going to be in place.
right. Okay. And then UCSD is still deciding on who they want to play.
One more Testaments. Come on.
You want me to play Testament?
No, I want you to win. I mean,
I
you
can do both. I can do both.
Okay.
No, I couldn't.
Well, the thing is, when you go up, they're going to send someone also good up.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair. And then it is 9 right now, so this is taking a little bit longer than I
Oh,
anticipated.
jeez.
Having some trouble with the key bindings of UCSD's end. All good. You're just chilling, just streaming.
Just so you know, if you guys don't sort that out in the next 5 minutes, it counts as a forfeit, and we
Yeah.
win. So
By default.
by default,
By default.
that's
Yep.
the most honorable way to win.
You lose all. How many lives do they have?
22.
They lose all 22
Yep.
lives, so it's just game over from there. So on our end, we've got 11. No, we've got 10 players, and they've got 13. So 26 lives for each side, which
Yep.
is a bit. And it was gonna take even longer. Our original plan before this was like,
Best of 3.
yeah, we were gonna do best of 3s, 2 lives each, because we weren't anticipating this many people signing up.
Yeah.
So that's awesome that that many people did. But yeah, we changed the format of it, which it's still going longer than we thought it would. So I guess
Well, I
it's
mean,
just good to gauge for next time.
Yeah, I mean, what I think we need to start doing is, it definitely is a good problem to have
Yes.
too many participants. But yeah, what I think we also need to start doing is, I think both sides putting more of an effort to preempt their choices. You know, like we should be making more decisions of who goes up next while the game's going on. You know,
Yeah.
just decisions of like, if we win, we'll put up this person. If we lose that, so like, because right now the thing that's really dragging this out is all the in between times. And I know,
Yeah.
I'm sure no one's really enjoying that, but still.
We got,
Why is Wilders on that's playing? They have one there. Yep. Okay. Oh, first Eno of the night.
Okay.
Eno doing everything to keep Ram in the corner. That's Eno for you. Ooh! Right, tipper that was. No, there isn't, but it did barely hit it. So. Good spacing by Zeno. Ramosov definitely finding way out of this. Misses the air throw, but can't capitalize on it. The wall break. Misses the whip punish. Okay, gets the rake home.
But
Oh.
doesn't get the punish. In fact,
Was that a punish if he timed it right?
so he just didn't block it all the way.
Okay.
And if he did, it would have been a guard crush.
Mm.
I think the move there was more to Vato. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see, yeah, tech
a
issues.
lot of our issues have been pretty tech related too. Like hot swapping controllers is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Despite me having a pad, I had to restart the game for it to actually register my inputs, which is weird.
Yeah. That's a much more annoying problem because
Yeah.
then the question of how do we make this flow better becomes a lot harder if it is just tech issues on both sides.
It's like the
Because I think having everyone on their own computer ready and itching to go, that's just not feasible. You know.
I mean, that's how we used to do it. Like when we or online, but this is in person, so
Well, we won in person.
we won in person. So this is our like own. These are our own challenges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I always disable wireless controller in my audio settings because of that.
This is why we don't play pad. Joking.
I should just remove the audio driver from the PS4 controller altogether. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I opened up my controller like 6 times by now, just because I've broken the D-pad that many times, and I've had to fix it.
Chung has a really interesting grip on the D-pad. I don't think I've seen that before.
Oh yeah, I could show you guys, but my controller's
It's-
out
yeah.
over there right now. But yeah, I hold my left hand like this and play with like down right, down left.
Yeah, like an overhand claw grip on the D-pad.
Yeah. My other hand's normal though.
It's like after I saw him do that, if I wanted to learn pad, I probably would try and do it that way because the biggest thing was just feeling like I'm grinding my thumb
Yeah.
to high hell with the
A lot
regular
of
way.
people are like, oh, I'm gonna get carpal tunnel, and then their like thumbs all red, and it's like, I don't have to deal with that. Special. Yeah. I think it's just a better way to play it in general. I'm also used to it, so that's also.
Have you tried like hitbox? Because like
The-
it's
with the- what's it
just the
called?
buttons.
The buttons.
Yeah, like a button stick. Yeah. Because
I have
that's sort of
tried it.
similar to what you're doing.
I have tried it, but it's I'm not used to it.
Mhm.
It's like so weird.
Oh, we're in.
Kai
Versus Eno.
versus Eno. Let's see how this plays out.
So this is probably Sherman's second lifetime.
I think so.
Duel 1.
Oh, different color. And they both immediately jump to full screen.
Jump to full screen. Put out a-
Ooh. Ooh, tries to. Ooh, that's a good counter, but
Oh, nice air throw.
great 6 speed there. Eno managing to break the pressure with that YRC, and it's very much paying off.
Oh, but the deep gets rid of
Ooh, great. Red RC combo. Gonna stack up into a wall break. Still anyone's game. Oh, and that. Ooh, almost. Come on. That was a good attempt with that
very,
DP.
very close.
He bet
Tried to-
everything.
Tried to RC the DP, but probably didn't.
Yeah. This round definitely more even-handed from both sides.
Wall grab.
Ooh.
Just gets hit with the overhead. That's gonna do it. Yeah, the
It's
2S is
overhead.
That's gonna whiff on that other back.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure who the Kai player is.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Is that 2 wins on the Eno, or is it?
I think that's 2 wins.
Yeah, it's 2 wins.
Yeah.
I hope they don't call me because I do not want to play against this Eno.
I honestly think he knows my worst matchup. Just because nobody plays her anymore.
I think it's really good practically against Eno because you get so much better at blocking overheads on reaction.
Yeah. There's a character like that in Play School as well. Izayoi. She has like 2 stances pretty much. One of them is just normal, and then one of them has a other dash. So, yeah, it's very cheeky, but you get used to like blocking that. I never played against many Izayois, so I never actually did learn how to block it. So when I got to this game playing Ina, or like playing against Ina, I was like, oh, this is horrible.
Did you update the live score?
Yes.
Okay.
Fully.
Oh, they had 2 people with no shows?
Oh. I guess we Oh, that would be interesting to see. One of the few players that couldn't show up today was a Jacko player.
Ah,
I would have loved to see some Jacko gameplay.
same.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
A character I love to watch and hate to play.
Yeah, she's very hard to play. A lot of the DLC characters are very hard to play. I honestly think Viken is the most straightforward
Oh, for
DLC.
sure. Yeah, because they had a. I mean, I don't think any of Strive's characters are like incredibly complex compared to a lot of other anime fighters, but within Strive there was a series of fairly complex DLC characters, so they probably just wanted to give players a break with Viken, which I respect.
Yeah, I think they made a lot of the DLC characters more complicated on purpose.
Yeah.
Just because the base game has such normal, easy characters, and then you introduce like the harder characters for veteran players who are still invested into the game and want to be invested into this game again. Because the one thing that drove people away was that it was so simple, right? But if you just have characters that aren't so simple, and then you have characters that people like Viken, or
But that was always the problem with Bike. I think it's one of the reasons they made her simple. Was the problem with her was always she was always super popular, but no one would play her, because it was always a really weird, heavily defensive thing that people weren't into. So they said like, okay, we'll make this popular character, probably more likely to be played because it's a lot more straightforward.
yeah. And honestly, Viken is like not too hard in this game. She still has the TK Yozansen. She's
It's not
got
even
a parry. It's not as involved as Exert's or Plus R's.
And also they made the TK. Have you seen any like TKs that come from a quarter circle like that? Because like it's not your Dragon Punch up anymore. It's just
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
changed the Yozansen. They made the input easier.
yeah,
too.
it's super easy. It's just go extra with your quarter circle and you do a TN.
Yeah, that's
TK.
TK.
I can spell knee.
Tennessee. Yeah, no, they made it easier too. So all those horny Viking names, you know, you got what you wanted, but
Yeah, I was trying to be subtle about it. You just called them out.
I still don't see any Viking players. I don't think people ever liked her for her gameplay.
No.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I like her gameplay though. It's cool. She's got a sword. I just
And a gun.
and a gun. I mean, I'm just a sucker for sword characters. So you can give me any slashy character and I'll play him. Oh yeah. Okay. So Kleps is coming in now. I forgot who Kleps played, but they're going in now. And then, you know, controller issues, because why not? This is why Arc Revo West had those 10-minute breaks every single time they finished one match. And then they announced the Testament. That was a hype. That was a hype trailer. Alright. We got Ney versus Eno. Let's see how this plays out. I feel like this might be in favor.
Duel 1.
Actually, I really don't know this matchup.
Yeah.
He's not doing too bad of a job on defense, but just can't break through.
Extended the hurt box. By the reversal.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. This is May gameplay right here. This is, we love to see it.
Now we got the May stuck in the corner.
The Xeno is incredibly good at keeping up the pressure. But with the wall break, it could be another chance to get a little bit of extra damage that the May needs. Oh, and but this could be it. Drops it. Yes.
And gets the dolphin into dolphin.
Totsugeki.
Alright, this is gonna be one more now. Holy hell. May's in the corner now.
Oh, counters the stuff.
Gets roasted again. Alright, we got May out of the corner now.
Really fishing with that. I think that's a jumping slash, but jumping nothing. But it doesn't look like it will be in. Oh,
The reversal super, getting a big chunk of hits there.
can we turn it around? We need some perfect gameplay.
We don't have a goal first, but
Aw.
unfortunately that was not enough.
That was a good performance by the May though.
Very good performance. Unfortunately, just fell a little bit behind.
Oh, yeah, and Max, everyone's sharing the account, so that's not always gonna be Deep Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of us are in person, so we're just swapping on the hot seat on this one computer. But yeah, that was a good game.
Oh wait, was that Wild Blue? No, that was Clouds. Oh yeah, so welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're in person. We're doing this in person for the first time, so we're having a lot of fun. We're in the streaming room,
Yeah,
which has like 2 streaming setups. It has this nice desk. It has a webcam. It has this
nice
really nice
large
mic.
condenser microphone that I keep bumping into.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
got
that sounds
a-
great. And yeah, I'm glad you're liking the webcam. Yeah, one of us, tried.
One of us is wearing my normal fit is my jacket
Yep.
and a t-shirt. Today we've got Persona 5, the Big Bang Burger Challenge. If you've ever played it, you know what that is. And if you don't, then you should search it up, because that burger is very, very big. I would never be able to personally finish it, so I got a shirt saying that I did instead. All right. Okay, we're gonna use one of our extra lives, and
Oh.
we're gonna put D-Blizzard back in. Oh wait, no, D-Blizzard still has a life.
Yeah, so Deep Blizzard has a life.
Unless he just erased one and then put it up there.
Maybe.
I don't know. But D-Blizzard is going back in versus AK. So we got Soul versus Gold Lewis. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see how this plays out. I honestly think this goes to Soul, right? I would argue that it does.
I think so, but not like decisively. Like maybe 6-4. I think to Seoul.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's actually a pretty even match.
Yeah.
They both have to both get close to each other. And then they both do massive damage when they do. So
Yeah, I like because Gold Lewis just takes the snowballing and rushdown of not rushdown, but the snowballing of Soul to like an extreme. So they're both gonna be in their face. But if the Gold Lewis can make that break, he can take it all the way.
for sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm actually somewhat sad that the person who can't make it because his username is not Nick, and I have a friend whose username is also not Nick. So
Like his name is also not Nick?
no, his name is
Or it's like not Nick?
it's just not Nick.
Oh, okay.
So I was like saying, wait, when did you secretly go to UCSD and start playing Guilty Gear?
They're probably the same person, or they've been fighting over that name forever. We have the mountain colors here.
Oh, round start 6 Hate from the Soul. Classic.
Oh, the Thunderbird still comes out.
Okay, early in the round bird. Yes, this is. I do love seeing like an offensive burst. See, this is exactly what I was saying. Like, they're both in their face, but Lewis managed to find a break and now has a significant life lead. It's good use of the Thunderbird to close the gap there. Slightly mistimed it by a few frames. Oh, burst bait!
Red Roman cancel has a hitbox, and if you don't get hit by that hitbox, then they burst. And then you know, and then you block. Alright.
Damn.
We are down 10 lives, and we have 10 lives left. Next up, we've got Galactic Durian. Kai versus Gold Lewis.
I think Kai has a better shot against Gold Lewis than Soul, just because he's a bit more of a mid-range character.
Duel 1.
He can play a bit safer.
Let's rock.
We've got that. Thunderbird.
Kai getting in an uncomfortable position. Oh, but the Gold Lewis drops the combo. Oh, and it begins. The Gold Lewis zoning. Yeah, he's not having none of that. This Gold Lewis will force you to respect him.
Oh, very nice try with the zoning, but unfortunately gets pulled down by
That's 2 air trades. Bad time with that button press. Oh, punishes the whip. Working, getting back in the mid. The stunnage zoning is not working out super well, but this is definitely a better approach. Goldberg. Oh! Oh, he's still in it.
Nice!
Wait, who died? Oh, okay, we got it. Okay, I should have known by the yelling in the other room that we got that. Oh my god, that was close. Okay, it looks like this guy is like he's relying less on the zoning tools now, which definitely helped on the last round. No, no,
Attempt at the overhead.
he left beat us.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There we go. I think he blocked it. Yes.
Run up throw. Hard side throw. Another throw.
Okay, okay. We like to see it.
Oh! It gets hit by the cross up. Punished. Unfortunate. A very hype round that second round there.
That really was.
Which projectile would come first? Yeah.
So I am enjoying tonight. Like, we are just getting like hype moment after hype moment.
I know.
It
and
is
it's
great.
a Friday.
It's a Friday. Who does things on Fridays? You know, what could be better than this on a Friday night?
Yeah. This is why I scheduled our meeting on Fridays. 'Cause I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Oh, we're going straight back in.
Reviving.
Ooh,
We're
okay.
reviving him, we're bringing him back.
Galactic Durian out for
Galactic
blood.
versus
He's
AJ.
running it back.
Alright, let's see.
He got a taste of victory with that round win, and he wants all of it. Yeah. The Gold Lewis succeeded a lot in the last game by with his jump ins, and it seems really clear that Galactic Durian has picked up on that.
Doesn't get anything off of the whip first, but does get a lot of red combos.
Oh, I was waiting for a DP there. Oh, there it is. The Behemoth Typhoon oppression is real. Oh!
Does the burst,
Almost.
takes it. Saves the burst for next round. And wins it.
Mad to block that jump in. Okay, early round first. Tries the whip punish but doesn't quite get it. What is that, the jumping? Oh, there we go. Come on. Yes, aggression is the way to go. Let's go.
Not the wall break.
Turning it around. PRC to prevent any attack from that jump in. Just a little bit more, and he gets it.
Very solid gameplay.
I love this. This is adaptation right here. I think he tries to fish for a counter head, but didn't quite get it. This isn't a great place for the guy. He doesn't have burst quite yet. He doesn't have life lead, but another throw, yes.
Gets the wall break. Alright, here's up. He has positive bonus on his side now. First.
At this point, I get scared every time. Okay, good burst. Nice. Just needs a little bit.
No! But gets grabbed by the Gold Lewis. And that's gonna be it for that game. Very unfortunate.
That was a fantastic showing by the Kai, though. Like, so much better than the first game. Wow. Yeah, I believe that was the Galactic Durian, yes. I'm actually surprised. There were not as many Ride the Lightnings as I expect from him. But
Yeah, that was Galactic Durian. Unfortunately, he's out with the count, I think. I mean, not quite, I believe.
Okay, so it's only people with lives left are me, Kleps, Wilder, and Phoenix. Unless people start
And then we
Using
have
those extra lives.
we've got 4 extra lives.
4 extra lives, yes.
So we need to see your Anji
my Anji skills. Well, what's the Anji Gold Lewis matchup like? I haven't played many Gold Lewises.
Just dance through all the Behemoths.
Just keep dancing. Always dancing. Who is outside window yelling at me to stop dancing? I will never stop dancing.
And why would you? I have no idea
Yeah.
who's going up next.
The others are, yeah.
Get that dance going.
I'm trusting the others to handle all the strategy outside the chain room, and they'll call me in if they want me. But yeah. Yeah.
I hope everybody's enjoying this stream. We are giving very, very unbiased commentary.
Hey, to be fair, it's been fairly unbiased. I mean, I got a little hype when we win sometimes, but I give a lot when a lot of these players from UCSD are really, really great, and I will always say they're great when they are great.
They are great. They're better than me. They're beating me. That doesn't happen often here. Oh, we have a Nago.
Ooh.
Big picture mode seems to solve the controller switching issue. Thank you. We'll keep that in mind.
We learn for next time.
Let's see. We've got. Then we got Will up again with Nago.
Hey, if we win this, if Will's going up and we win this, then we'll have knocked out a person.
One person.
From UCSD.
And I think that's I think this is Wilder. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Either way, Totsugeki is on the bird.
This is why I like the English dub. She doesn't yell Toshigeki every time.
It's the wrong slash, but still gets it. Very good moves. A lot of
The dolphin impression is real. I love Common Super. Needs a little bit more to win the round. And he gets it. This is just a generally good game. I think generally the Nago's decision making could be a bit better. He's getting hit by things not necessarily needs to be. I'm trying to be nice here. Oh, that's it. It's over.
Oh, we have officially knocked one person out on their team.
And they're screaming over there.
Yes, they are. Because we've finally done it. I think that's our win for tonight. But very good showing from the May.
Oh, and we're going.
Oh. That,
Wait, what?
Yeah. We're going back in with it. I
I thought they got knocked out.
Duel 1.
Wait.
Let's rock.
And did what?
Oh, I don't think it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what we thought. Yeah. They UCSD thought that Will Hare had another life, so they started the game, but he is technically knocked out, so this doesn't count for much. Which is why that blood burst wasn't punished. Well, yeah, this doesn't count.
I mean, what he does right here is Kamerayuki, right? Kamerayuki, Shizuyuki, just pop the blood gauge really quick, right? And then Zansetsu takes a half your life, finish the round.
So this is, well, let's call this the intermission, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'm being revived.
So yeah, okay, so no worries on the miscommunication, it happens. Not everyone can make it in person. Okay. So yeah, big shout out to everyone, especially like Reagan and Sherman, I believe, are running the spreadsheet that we have to try and keep track of this. Because keeping track of the lives of like 20 different people it's not easy. Some mistakes will happen. So yeah, so Chung is being sent out again. We're using up one of our extra lives for him.
Nakorayuki. Win.
We'll see who we go up against. I hope people are having a good time. I'm having a great time. The vest is gone. It's too hot in here. Yeah. Chung seems adamant to give me coronavirus because he won't wear a mask next to me, but I got mine on, which makes it feel a bit hotter. So I believe Chung's going next. I don't know who on UCSD side is. Also waiting to see who's gonna run in here and join me to replace him. Oh, are we going? Okay. Alpha versus Soul. It's just Chung's time to redeem himself.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, both. I was gonna say, good defense by both players that throw escape. The Soul taking the early lead. Chung missing the full punish. Managed to take strong advantage now. Keeping the distance, using that extra range from the nearly full blood meter. Soul trying to find the gap. He does by running in, and he gets punished for it. Chung teetering on the edge of that blood meter, but goes for the, will it be blocked? It will be blocked, and punished with the burst. Both players being fairly careful. The Soul finds the opening, taking the corner. Ooh, that good option select by that Soul there. Normally that super is really easy to counter just by jumping, but uses 100 meters to take the round there. Soul doesn't get the burst, but Chunk can't unfortunately follow up with it. Chunk's struggling to get out of the pressure from the Soul, but I think that's gonna be it. That is it. Wow. Wow. I gotta hand it to UCSD guys. Not bad. Zhang is a strong player. I still stand by that. So. Yeah. Wow, indeed. Trying to open this with C. What the strat is going to be. So, at the moment, looks like live score is 8-19. I apologize, y'all. I'm getting close to tired at this point. So filling in the dead space between these rounds can get trickier, especially solo. It is likely we're going to keep doing this format because it seems to be a pretty good way to go team v team. So yeah, if anyone has ideas for improvements, criticisms, anything, put it in chat. We'd always like to know. The vest is gone.
Wow. you guys have some really good players on your side, for sure. For now, we are sending back in Kleps versus this Soul. And I believe it's Uwabami.
Duel 1.
Yeah, let's see how this May plays out.
I'm just gonna groove to this song.
Oh, I put that together. I think that's the best song. Ooh, faster. Force flash. Clean it off a bit. Very clean round for the Soul here. Back in the corner again.
That's a fast wall break.
Yeah. I guess. Alright, we got May coming back into the front.
That looks weird. Maybe he was thinking a Kotsukeku was going to come or something. That kill.
Very quick. And we have the kick cancel into Gunflame feint so that he would recover fast enough to do that punish or to do that super. So
that's something I'm really enjoying about tonight. Like a lot of like really interesting technical stuff.
yes,
That
yeah. There's a lot of tech in here that I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
why didn't I think of that?
but yeah, we're gonna be looking at this VOD.
Oh, there is some highlights on here.
Yeah.
There are some highlights on here.
I love something to finally put on our Twitter page that we don't use.
That we don't use. Speaking of our Twitter page, it's right there. Berkeley FGC. Yep. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, even though we don't have anything there.
We have a YouTube? We have a YouTube. Of course I know
We
that.
do
Because
now.
that's where we're gonna put these highlights.
We do as of today. Because I realized I made the Google account, but I never actually made the YouTube channel. So it is now made. I'll put it down there next time a stream like this happens, and then I feel like I think I'll just download these VODs and upload them there. I should start doing that.
Oh,
I
for
haven't
sure.
been doing that.
As we said before, this is our only second semester of existing, so we're still getting our footing together with all the little things we got to put in to get the word out.
Yep. But
But
for
hey.
now we have a
But hey, we're getting
family matchup.
yep, and we're getting tournaments like this. I ain't complaining. Round start 6 speed.
6 people to Thunderbird. All two of them hit.
So far, the card's doing a pretty good job of finding the gaps in the Soul's block string, which the other.
Another burst.
Yes. Love it. Okay, switching the momentum, forcing out the burst there. Ooh,
But gets the burst. I think that's gonna be
that's man.
the best part about this is that there are like just random gamers in it, like Rocket League and
Yeah.
Valorant, and League, and it's like people are like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, we got this broadcast on the TV in the esports center too, so they all have to watch us. All he needs to do is perfect.
Oh, we got the GG. Oh, but gets hit by the or heavy slash. No, not the slash. Jump slash.
You know, I know at some point. Oh, yeah, that may be 3 wins already for that soul.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I only say that because I know at some point I have to go back out, and this is a compliment, soul player. I don't want to play you.
We're now at 5-5s.
Yeah. I hope everyone at UCSD has also like managed to play some like games they enjoyed. I hope no one's been like especially these last few games. I mean, I'm always thinking about that because of the player difference, you know. So
Yeah. Oh, we haven't seen Happy Chaos yet. There's a Happy Chaos.
oh, there's a Happy Chaos player.
Yes,
I would also like to see a Happy Chaos player. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Let's go. Thank you.
Awesome. You're gonna have to fight him
Yay!
someday.
I can dance through bullets. I just get shot by the next bullet.
All right. Who have we got up now? We have Daimon up next. He's another Kai player. We'll see how Kai versus Happy Chaos plays. I actually haven't really played much against Happy Chaos.
Like, Hyper are chasing the Happy Chaos are not letting him get much of a gap. Oh. Now,
This is the five Happy Chaos.
there he is. Yeah, the Happy Chaos knows the inputs.
Focus.
Couldn't pull off anything with Purple Roman cancel. Ooh, was that a clone or just a regular backdash?
That was a regular back.
Okay. Oh, Happy Chaos finding, getting the full screen. Managed to find the gap. Can he finish it? Ooh, the burst!
Oh, very close, but gets hit by the 2P, which is a little bit faster.
So close. But the Kai player manages to still convert some damage out of it. Gets him with a 6 page. Success. Ooh, the Sun Dipper closes the gap. Now this is definitely a better position for Kai.
Not a bullet.
Now he has 2. And that will, come on, oh!
Drop the combo?
Come on! Oh no! But he's out of bullets.
Not bullet now. Oh, and gets the stun edge. Very close. But now he has almost brought it back.
2 rounds, razor thin. Oh my god.
Fire clap. Move through your heart from it. Another David clap. Alright, now we got the happy down coverage. Out of the corner now. That was almost a corner. Now you got the super focus.
I would have thought we saw the second super connect after that. Oh, no, he didn't have connection. Never mind. Ooh, this is impressive.
Very rough. And gets hit by that 2S. A very solid showing from the Kai. The ability to block every shot there, or a lot of the shots there. That was very skillful.
Yeah. Very close first 2 rounds. Very, very close.
All right.
Oh boy.
It's only you 3 now.
What's up, Extra Lives? Do you want to play Happy Chaos?
No. Not really.
Oh, Phoenix is going up next. Okay.
Okay. We got Phoenix up next with Assault.
You just tell them and chat them. I can go whenever they need me to. Okay, so Phoenix is apparently going up now. Soul player. So I think Soul's a bit he's better at getting. I mean, he's more rushdown than Kai, so he's a bit
He
better
is
at
more
closing
rushdown. I
closing
think
that gap.
if he doesn't get the curse on, really easy to way to engage is the Night Raid Vortex, that the Grand Viper. That's gonna get him pretty quickly.
Mankind knew.
Otherwise, yeah.
Duel
I kind of want to see the Happy Chaos intro. Never get tired of that.
Oh yeah. Alright, this is a lot of damage now. Oh, and you have to ult rate? Not fast enough. Break the wall.
You know, as like aggravating as it can be to play against a Happy Chaos player, it is fun to watch. Like, they're doing a million things at once.
There's a million things just
Yeah.
so,
You know, it reminds me of watching like pro StarCraft players. You know, they're always doing something. Like it almost looks like they're fidgeting, but like how fast it goes from reloading to focusing to shooting to aiming to all these things.
I think we're trying to get the punish very quick.
Racksack gets it.
Chills out.
But do you think, how strong do you think Happy Chaos is? Because like,
I think he's really strong.
Yeah.
Actually, once you know how to use him, which I don't, I should learn. Really, I mean, I played him when he first came out, so I played like the beginner version of him, which was just like 5S, and then like gun, pew pew,
pew 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 pew.
and then like every now and then, reload and focus. But now now with the meta is like focus. Wilder's up now.
Okay.
And then we have like you have focus, and then you do the stance shot, like the heavy shot. So you do that, and then you do it again, or you reload in between it, and then you can get back into the stance again. And that's like a lot of inputs all
Yeah.
at once. So
That was a really cool thing, because I think early days it was you would either be shooting, you'd be focusing, or you'd be doing but like now and the Happy Cows player here is exactly an example of that. They're so able to quickly go from just reloading a couple bullets, doing a little focus, doing everything, like micromanaging everything so fast.
Mankind knew that
And it's
fear.
super optimal, and it's
Duel
fascinating.
Let's rock.
Now, age-old question of who is stronger, Dolphin or Bullet?
right now it seems to be Bullet, but there's always a chance. Not this round, but next round. There is always a chance.
Duel 2.
We will see. Totsugeki round start.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much experience like Wilder has with closing the gap against a Happy Chaos, because it's not intuitive. It can be pretty grueling and slow.
Ooh, I think that's
And is it gonna close it with a super? No, it won't.
Oh, we just got the locked up and
Yeah. My volume is pretty low.
the mic volume is pretty low. Okay. Well, that's the max. So I'm just gonna turn the volume of the game down and hopefully.
Wait, hold on here.
Good enough.
So I'm just turning gain on at the mic level.
Okay, that'll do
Um,
it. I didn't know you could do that.
Audio interfaces, they are fun. Yeah, let us know if this sounds better now. Is it my turn? I think I'm the last one alive.
You are the last one alive,
Yeah.
and
But
you
let's
have
say-
one
let-
extra life, and I don't want to fight him. I don't think any.
Well, no, the Happy Chaos is done, so that's 3.
Oh, that
wins.
was 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that?
I think so? Yeah.
Up, down, over.
Yep. I mean, I'm the only one alive.
Okay, round 2. Hope you guys are having a fun time. I'm just out here chilling in the stream. I'm so happy about the streaming room, by the way. It's like so nice. It has these like noise canceling panels. I'm touching right now. We got Daniel, and don't know who we have up next on the E side, but so far we have an Anji. Anji is really good. Oh, Milia. We've got Perticus. So we have Anji versus Milia. This is a matchup. They both have some pretty decent mix-up. Right? Anji has his Fujin and then his follow-ups to his Fujin. Milia has the OP with her like thing. So we'll have to see who has the better mix-up. Yeah. Should be able to give it a chance. I don't know how well that would work theoretically. But you know, we will see. Again, this is going a little bit longer than I anticipated. So it's unfortunate, but it is cool that we have, at least 10 players on each side. So shout outs to both of our schools for being able to put that on. And it's been fun too, so I don't really mind too much. Yeah, it would have gone on even longer if it was best of 3 with like we were originally anticipating. That would have been really bad. But yeah. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a good time with us so far. We've got 3 lives left, or 2 lives left, I think. Probably some fight stick issues or something happening right now. Follow us on our Twitter. It's right there. Right there. Yeah, follow us on our Twitter. Subscribe to our very non-existent YouTube channel, which I will start posting on soon. If there's like other schools that happen to be watching and you want to like go up against us, we are more than happy to oblige. Bring it back, and if not, tell UCSD to see y'all in DNF dual beta. Oh right, that came out today. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, there's the new Ghostblade character who looks sick as hell. I want to play him. And I don't know. I don't know what they did about the balance of the game, but to me it was very crazy and a lot of stuff. I don't know. Everybody got buffed in the beta. Even Inquisitor, like, with the fire wheel and all that, I hated that. I think it was the most stupid thing ever. And, like, I'm just a Vanguard or Hitman. Oh, it does less jump. Oh, that's good. Alright, I'm assuming there's controller issues on our side. Has infinite power. So there's games that are like bad because they're broken. I don't know if this game's gonna be one of them. Like a lot of people don't like BB Tag because I don't know. A lot of people didn't like it because it was simple, but I think there's another crowd that didn't like it because it was too like whack. With all the crazy stuff. Yeah, Kusoge, that's the word. I feel like DNF Duel is gonna be one of those games too. Which it's a very well made one for sure. So I don't know. It looks nice. It plays very nice too. The gameplay feels really nice. Alright, hopefully we got the stick working this time. Not even at round start. Oh wait, no, they nerfed it. Yeah, that thing's kind of whack. I love it though. I love BB Tag. It has rollback. Oh, we should do a BB Tag tournament. I'd be down to do that. I might win though, just because I have like prior experience in the game. Yeah, I don't know. we almost have our second, possibly second to last match coming.
This is the second last match. And Isan is going to be the last one.
Isan? Okay. It doesn't have to be.
Did you want to go?
No, I'm saying like it doesn't have to be the second to last match.
You're right. Second to last of our players.
Yes.
Man, I don't know what we would have done if it was a little closer. It would have
I
lasted
think-
until like midnight.
I think best of 3. I think I would have done better in the best of 3.
I agree. It's hard to adapt when you have one life and you die in like 2 combos.
Yeah, it is hard to adapt. And I mean that sort of just gives, you know, that sort of just is. What's the word? It just shows how good of a player someone can be. If they can adapt really well, if they can adapt really quickly, that's an important skill to have, especially in like a set like this. Like if you can understand your opponent in a round and then adapt and then be able to counter them, that's really good. That's a really good skill to have.
Especially if it's a 1-round thing and you're getting pummeled in the corner. Like, it's one thing to come back when you have downtime between rounds, but 1-round comebacks.
Yeah.
There's 2 of me.
Oh, no.
Huh?
No. That's guilty gearing. Okay, hopefully we should be able to get our match started soon. Alright, we got the Milia, we got the Anji.
I think Daniel had
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
No, I
So
don't
instead of
remember how they
reflecting
played when
on
they
themselves,
played
they
Isan
blamed
earlier.
the beasts.
I've taken 1 life tonight.
Heaven or hell.
That's okay. Every life matters.
言い訳でも考えときな。
勝ってから吠えなさい。
I never noticed what is
Milia
that tendon on
versus Angie.
Ow.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
ダメだね。
Oh, wow!
緩んでるぜ。
Oh, he
Oh, but we got it. That's a lot of damage.
捉えたぜ。
Butterfly.
Wow! Oh! Free combo, that's death.
Oh, drops it, but still hits co-op.
盛りも終えてないぜ。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow, the
Run
Kai
the ground.
special!
緩んでるぜ。
Oh, and that's it. Wow, look at the damage!
不安になる
Very
ほど。
Nice, got that wall break, that would've been... Oh,
and
that's
still hit
it.
it.
Nice!
There
You
we
can hear
go.
the screams outside.
Taking another life.
いつでも相手になってやんぜ。
Who do you think is the best
Wins.
anti-airs in the game? I would say it's actually Anji.
Like, what do you mean by anti-airs?
Like, or air-to-airs.
like air to air?
Or even like, cause Anji, like the biggest thing I think is his ground, like off the spin, how he can do that fairly instantly. So if you're like fucking around in the air, I think it's pretty good ground to air. But then in the air, he
His
has
spin's
the,
not very good when they're like going into you for a grab. Like if you're just doing the spin and you're not doing the launcher, it's not very good. Because you can
Yeah.
just grab out of it.
I normally think like when I play against some Anjis and when I would always air dash, they would typically learn to just spin for like a microsecond and then just instantly do the spinny move where they go up. Because I don't think most moves in the air beat that.
Yeah.
That was just my thoughts. I always thought in my head that I shouldn't air dash into Anji because they always do that to me.
Probably have good air dares. I think Eno's might be a bit better at the third part. Eno's air dares are pretty good too.
What does she have though besides head?
She has has the
spinny thing?
thing.
But that if that
That hits pretty hard.
Wait, are you talking about the one which goes like one, like there's like the Luigi side beat, you know what I'm talking about?
The high chemical love. I think.
Mankind will eat that bacon.
It's a lot of
Duel
animations.
1. Let's rock.
Let's see how this goes.
Wow, nice counter.
Alright, we got the reset with the
That overhead is not.
and just
See,
hits with the
that's
cross afterwards.
that's
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That's what I was talking about.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Man, this Kai is getting out Kai. Wow.
I think guard crushes. I think you might be right.
Wow.
Cancel messes him up in the end.
Is this the comeback? The UCB comeback?
This is the comeback.
The first benched player.
いつでも相手になってやんぜ
Our first benched player.
Come on, he can pull it off. One more
I
round.
know. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I was most surprised by AK. This the gold blue player. I saw them and it said level 70. And I'm like, who plays gold blue level 70? So I thought
don't
it'd be
think
easy, but
Oh, that's his account, right?
yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean that's probably a secondary or something, right?
I hope so, because he seemed much better than I thought. Level 70 gold blue.
I don't know. Well, now we have Anji, and it's probably versus.
It is versus an Axel.
Oh, is it
I
Axel?
don't know how this matchup goes.
Axel.
Yeah, it should be Rick J.
This is bench.
I think the bench is over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think every player is on the bench.
Wait, let me get to it. I no, that was
Duel 1.
Alright, Axel.
Let's rock.
緩んだるぜ捉えたぜ赤いとこ苦手緩んだるぜはいつけ
Doesn't hit that low.
緩んだるぜダメだね
I guess it Oh, look at that! Oh, you burst it. You counter.
The dance! The dance! I'm telling you, you just twirl on him and you'll get it. Oh.
Oh, that didn't connect.
Alright, Pops gets the...
Wow, the 5.
Might have been a mission out Both have full meter there,
Ooh, I think he knows. He's not in there.
Oh! Dance, let's see if it works.
Oh,
it
nice
does.
Oh, he blocked it. Okay, he still has burst. I think he's been in the corner for a while. This is it. I think next cut. Shot money. Oh, that's it.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get the
close.
combo because it's a command grab.
I think if he had 2 RCs, he could have pulled off just enough for a wall break. Okay, last person up, I think, is Iso.
2 lives, and I think we got King Sama back, and that's gonna be our last extra life. I believe that's who it's going to.
Let me message him.
Is that what you guys decided earlier?
Yeah.
Alright. Very,
Yeah,
very
that was
close,
crazy.
dude. No.
That was some of the best I've ever played, man.
See?
Those spins, if only the command grab did not beat it.
Yeah. If he did anything else besides a command grab, I would have done it.
Celestial player.
Yeah. So that means I'm a celestial player because I won a couple
Basically.
rounds.
Yeah, you won more rounds than I did.
It's true.
I'm better than Chung. Let that be no. Joking. So yeah, who's the last extra life going to?
It is going to Isan.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Very
gonna
cool.
give him because he's been actually watching the whole time.
Yeah,
He's
no.
3 hours ahead of East Coast.
Yeah, he's been hyping us up in the chat too.
Yeah.
We're talking about that. Dude.
What is this variant? Yeah, I haven't seen someone jump
I've
over
never
it.
seen that before.
And I
was
did it
like, oh my
twice.
God. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
Like,
As soon as I did the ko and I saw it come out, I just kept holding down the slash button, like please, please, please. Oh my god.
no, I think he's talking about the hurricane thing with the.
Oh
you
yeah.
jumped over that too.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I was
always jump over that. That's.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can. It's a free head. It's totally a free head. And to the two, maybe this is all 3 people who I ran up and threw. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Okay, I'm not sorry.
That's how Guilty Gear works.
See, this is why I'm an Anju main, because I like doing stupid things like that.
I mean, if they work,
They
they're really
work.
stupid. Are they really stupid? All right, last up we got King Sama and we got Rig Jace here. So Axel versus Ramathal. Let's see how this plays out too.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh!
Oh, we got the TK tag.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Bomber Loop. That would have been sick. Hey, I'm too bad with that time stop super.
Yeah. At least one time.
Yeah.
Not a very big life lead.
You see, if he did that instead of command grabbing, I would have won that game.
Oh, and we have the.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I would have run up. Honestly.
Ooh, gets the right
Corner
now.
now.
Okay, first. If the Ramsball can get back into the corner like this, ooh, I was gonna say that would have been really decisive in our round. But we're back. And now Axel is in his preferred stage.
Oh, and you got
Will it kill?
yeah.
Yes! Well done.
Big damage and super.
Using a lot of good bursts there.
Yeah. And they paid off nicely. Got the Rekka.
I hate that thing.
Ooh, big counter. Oh, but doesn't actually.
Oh!
Still gets it though. Still gets it.
You avenge me! Thank you! Whew. My heart rate is so high right now, it still is. This is... And they're running it back.
Alright, this is our last life though, so if we lose, we're out of
Yep.
completely.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh! We got the third flip, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. That was much cooler than I thought it would be.
It was pretty swanky. It was pretty
All
smooth.
pro lived in this. I was like, alright. Now that it's kind of. Pretty comfortably.
That's some burst there, putting him in the corner. Axel does not have a burst, so this is pretty never mind. Roll break, back to center.
We also have the sleepers.
Yes! Oh, will it kill?
That's gonna kill.
That's gonna kill. Damn!
It's 1-1 now.
King's on the first match. Ooh!
Got the reverse.
Situation catch back from and that's
Touch, and that's gonna be it.
and that's it. That's not only it for the game. That's it for
Us.
the night.
Yeah.
Wow!
There goes all of our lives.
Big congratulations to UCSD.
Yep.
So many strong players, so many fun matches.
Yes.
Oh my god,
So many fun matches.
so many great highlights.
You guys gotta hit me up, because I really want to play you guys. I want to run it back. GG's to UCSD. But yeah, there were some really fun, very highlight-worthy moments.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be like coming through this VOD and like
Oh yeah.
uploading
Oh, yeah.
everything on. Yeah. Thanks so much to everyone for participating from UC Berkeley, from UC San Diego. Thanks again to the Esports Center here at Berkeley for letting us host it here and stream it here with all this great stuff. And thank you for everyone from the all the officers from both groups for helping coordinate this, run this, and thank you all for watching.
Yes. Thank you to our audience, our participants, viewers, people who are playing who are watching, friends of people who are watching. Shout out to you guys.
And
I hope we'll see you guys in the next exhibition. Yeah.
oh, for sure. Like I said before, we're probably going to be doing this format again because seems to be a pretty good one for school v school. So hit us up if you have thoughts, comments, how we can improve this, how we can make this an even more fun experience.
Or if you're in a school that we haven't played yet, or that we have, hit us up and we will play you guys.
Absolutely.
Because I would like to play some more games, because who doesn't? With that being said, it is now almost 10:30 where we are.
It is past our bedtimes.
No, it's
No, I'm 23 years old. It's it.
yeah, so I hope you guys have a great night. GG's again. Yeah.